I need a 30 for 30 to show that I'm different like Jordan and Pippen. I need a 30 for 30 like Jalen and Webber. Nobody gon' fuck on my click. I need a 30 for 30. All right, coach of the year, JoJo, who you got?
Oh man, it's gonna be hard because we've learned that they parted ways with this head coach. But I'm gonna say Anthony Lynn, man. I want to go with Lynn. I know they didn't have even a 500 record, but
Right.
I want people to understand what he was working with though. You got a rookie coming in, right? You lost Bosa, he was in and out of the lineup. You lost one of the top safeties, Derwin James. Like you had Keenan that battled injuries. Like to be honest, they should have gave him another year.
No Eckler.
No Eckler for most of the year. Like it was I talked about the Niners having injuries. The Chargers had them too, and they still finished 7-9.
Hey,
I think if you get those players back, they in the playoffs and they giving the Chiefs fits.
America, particularly Black America, my brother JoJo said, power to the motherfucking people. All right, cause look, no, he shouldn't have lost his job. I don't know about Coach of the Year, but I support that. Fuck it, if it goes, fuck it. All right, tell you who you got, Coach of the Year.
I'm gonna give it to Ron Rivera, man. I'm gonna give it to Ron Rivera, and I'm gonna tell you why.
So both of my brothers are going with bad records.
And here's why.
Did you hear that one over?
I heard him. I ain't gonna stop him. I agree. You asked the guy to take that team.
Oh God.
Take that team. Like people knew the Bills were coming. People knew. God. I think a lot of people weren't sure on the Dolphins, but you knew the Dolphins were coming. You just didn't know exactly how far would they come. They were close to making playoffs this year. So shout out to them. Brian Flores, his whole staff. But man, what Ron Rivera had to do in terms of just his own physical issues with cancer and everything, having to get treatments through the week, having to, coach a team up, all this stuff. You really only got one real true, I guess you would say, your best player is Terry McLaurin. Let's just call it what it is. His best player on the field is Terry McLaurin. Now, y'all can't really name the other receivers unless you dig deep and you go, okay, well, you got two guys last name Sims, and then a tight end that was formerly a quarterback that's been kind of bounced around a little bit, but he emerged with Washington this year. A man that had 17 surgeries on his leg, okay, and Alex Smith, who is literally sometimes it's just scary watching him play, but he's out there.
Gibson was good this year,
and Gibson was a surprise, and a lot of people really didn't know what Gibson was going to do. Yeah. Gibson was a surprise this year, and then the defense, we all know Chase Young, Montez Sweat, Deron Payne, Jonathan.
First rounders on that line.
Them boys, and he inherited that. But man, to have all of that, beat the Cowboys twice. I just had to throw that out there. And do what he did, get his team where he got to go. Now, granted, some people say, well, Philly tanked the game. They could have won the game. And I agree with Ron Rivera. I'm not making excuses for winning. We play whoever's on the field. We're going to get the job done. The rest is history. So now it's on to Tampa Bay. And I'll be honest with you, I really am pulling for them to pull it off. I don't know if they got enough O to do it. But if the defense was to do some magical stuff that night, I personally think y'all to give it to him. For what he has and what he had there and all the turmoil and drama. Dwayne Haskins, we ain't even got to talk about him because he'll be at your local. He'll be playing he'll be playing in the AFL or something for long or something.
Or whatever league Manziel is about to play.
Yeah, that fan-friendly league that's going to jump off. That's where he need to go next. But It's Rivera, man. It really is Rivera for me. Like I really, when you brought this topic up, I wanted to say Flores or McDermott. I really did. I really thought those two guys they are the ones that would win it, I think. But for me, it's Rivera, man.
I'm gonna go.
Whoa. Now you just told Black America that so you're not gonna tell minority America that T is
For the Latino. Hey, no, I'm finna finish it off. I'm finna finish off the Rainbow Coalition.
okay.
Okay, because you went with a black man. He went with a Latino brother.
What you got?
I'm kind of on the fence, so I'm gonna give you two guys. Brian Flores, another black man.
Okay.
But I think Sean Payton did some great coaching this year. Sean Payton, you lost Mike Thomas for some considerable time. Stop that. All right. You lost your Hall of Fame quarterback for some considerable time, and you put in a guy who ESPN listed as a fucking tight end at quarterback, and shit, y'all, did your thing. You still end up winning your division with who a lot of folks consider the GOAT coming down into the division. That team loaded. Y'all beat the brakes off them twice and hung on to that division. You know what I'm saying? It's between either him.
Oh, I'm not letting you do that though.
Why?
You gotta pick one, and you could give a strong consideration to but you gotta pick one.
Good job.
You gotta pick one.
Good job, Joe. Good
I
job.
thought you were gonna let me make it. My blackness wants me to go Brian Flores. Because look, okay, Flores. All right, not only my blackness, the man had Fitz magic. We know what Fitz magic does. Fitz magic is, I don't know. It's like when he get hot, it's crazy. How can you get hot like that in football? We know that keeping rhythm in basketball and shit like that. When he hot, but when that sun bitch cold, my God.
Yeah, there's no warm with this guy. No, he's either hot or he's cold.
John Stark.
But that's crazy though to me, T, because we talking about shooting. It comes in like shooting mechanics and you locked in on the rim. Why is he so hot and cold with reading the damn defense?
He just sling the ball.
And he got a Harvard degree and shit. Like, what
he
you
just
doing?
Sling the ball.
All right, so okay, boom. Let me throw two in this bitch. Okay, let me see how this gonna work. Let me see what's going on with this. Okay, cool. And they still 10-6. Like, that's so fucked up that somebody from the NFC least is gonna be in the fucking playoffs, and this man 10-6 finna be at the house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I gotta say Sean Payton. You gonna put me on the spot?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Sean Payton because, like I said, you had Tom Brady trying to play them weak and say, you know what? I'm gonna pick where I'm going. I'm gonna go down here and show Bill, and I'm gonna win this division. No, you ain't. And he still got it done, even though, like I said, Drew Brees got hurt. Michael Thomas missed some time. Used Kamara very effectively. That defense. And it seemed like he got the pulse of that team too.
Oh, he does. He does.
Like the culture that they had, they need to wear that mask right. You know what I'm saying? Sean Payton do better with these COVID protocol, dog. But like they love dude look like it. From the outside looking in, it seemed like they fuck with him for real, because he got damn being there dancing with him, cutting up, and they play for him. They play hard for that dude. So that's who I got. Now, lastly, we've already seen some coaching changes. I think for the year was even out. We saw Patricia get the axe. In Atlanta, Cubs got the axe, right?
Dan Quinn.
And Houston, Cubs got the axe.
About time.
You've been calling. You might have been the first call for that, T. Might have been. You can call for that long time.
Did you see what J.J. Watt told Deshaun Watson?
I did see that.
Yeah, he was hurt.
I did see that.
The man said, "Man, we wasted we should have won 11 games. We wasted the season."
I mean, the man threw for what, 5,000 yards this year?
4,000. He threw not for 5, but he the leader.
He the leader though. Okay. Yeah, 4,000 or something. That's right.
4,823.
Wow.
And it wasn't no Jameis special. Ain't like he threw all that and threw like 30 picks.
And he did not have DeAndre Hopkins.
Didn't have D Hop. This is a bad motherfucker, man. Had 33 touchdowns.
They need to bring him Eric Bieniemy.
Can I change my MVP pick? No, I'm
Hey, this
Wow.
this motherfucker here. What are the 33 touchdowns and 7 picks?
7 picks.
That's not bad.
And they
Hell no.
That's a great year for me.
They question his decision making coming out of college.
Yep.
Well, we'll talk about that in a minute here when we get to the college stuff. I want to make sure we touch on something with that. All right. Yeah, you know, don't. All right. All right, but so since the season has ended, we've seen folks, we saw 2 of these coming. Adam Gase shouldn't have had the job in the first damn place.
Oh.
Gone.
Wow.
Jacksonville, they coach, gone.
Yeah.
And Anthony Lynn. And
they fired Anthony. They parted ways with the other 2.
Yeah. ESPN, we see who you are. America. Fuck ESPN. America. Black America in particular. Real America. Fuck that. Because white brothers and sisters, Latino brothers, real ones, no matter what. Y'all see who ESPN is now. Okay? What they do now, T?
Man, look.
Because some folks might have missed that shit.
I just actually got this in a thread with some fam. Basically, when they fired Adam Gase, when Adam Gase got removed from his seat, they parted ways with Adam Gase.
Mm-hmm.
The Jaguars and Doug Marrone have parted ways.
Mm-hmm.
When they fired Jim Caldwell from the Lions back in 2018, they said they fired him. They fired him. 36-28 record, by the way, in 4 seasons. And I'm gonna tell you something. I think 4 seasons is the number with us.
Mm-hmm.
You get 4 and less, 4 or less.
No, I was gonna say that's the max.
Matt Patricia was relieved of his duties in Detroit. They fired Anthony Lynn. So that's where we at with it right now. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, let's just stop it. All right, y'all. If you don't like the fact they in the seat, okay, fine. But you know what? We still coming. And if Anthony Lynn goes somewhere where he can do exactly what he did at the Chargers, because the Chargers players even said, Herbert said it, I love playing for Anthony Lynn. Like, I'm gonna miss that guy. Derwin James, all those guys. Anthony Lynn goes to, I don't know, Philadelphia. Hey, who knows? You know, that's a good time.
All right, so picking up on that then, do you think they should move on from WP then?
He got to go. He has single-handedly, it looked like that dude took a chunk of dynamite and threw it out on the field and said, fuck it. In all honesty, he really did. Like, he just says, man, I'm done with it. Threw it out there on the field and said, I'm just going to blow it up. I really think there's some strain between Peterson and the front office. Howie Roseman, Jeffrey Lurie, the ownership, all that. I think there's some strain there. I don't think Hurts was the guy he wanted. I really don't think that. I think the whole Sudfeld thing was a bunch of cap. That's all that was. He didn't want to play that dude. He had no design to play. Well, no, he had every design of playing him, but he didn't want to play Hurts no more. He wanted to throw that game. Part of me wants to kind of lean towards saying that, okay, maybe the management said tank it, but it's hard for me to believe that because it's Philly. Like, Philly wants to spoil things and do things. In my opinion, I think they're one of them towns that you go out, you put out a team on the field that wins. They've been putting teams out on the field that have spoiled stuff before with far less talent. And then you rolling into the game with no Deshaun, no Alshon, no Fletcher Cox. Zach Ertz is like, I just want to stay in Philly because I love Philly. I want a bag. I mean,
you think they were trying to spoil it for Dallas no matter what? Because, like, okay, I recorded a segment with Ray and Patty earlier, 2 Cowboy fans, and they despise the Eagles. So I'm assuming Eagles fans and players maybe despise the Cowboys in a like fashion. Do you think they were just trolling them?
Yeah, I mean, probably so. But as an organization, when your players have pride that they have, and they've been out on the field and trapped the Kelsey guy, Jason Kelsey, the center said, winning trumps all. Winning trumps everything. That's what's most important. So I just think you disrespected that locker room, man. Miles Sanders even said, hey, nobody in that locker room liked any of that.
You know, my take on that was I would have understood him resting his players if Wentz was the QB the whole year and you said, hey, I don't need my future QB to get hurt in this last meaningless game. But you had a rookie QB in there. He needs all the reps he can get.
Yeah.
If you saw what Anthony Lynn did, they didn't rest Herbert because he's a rookie. He needs as many snaps, NFL snaps as possible so he can get the different coverages and things like that. You can't sit your players. And you again, you got a rookie QB. Like, why would you do that? If you were gonna sit your best players, Hurt should have never played. All of your players should have sat down from the beginning of the game, period. Now, there should not have been a future starter out there playing in that game if you was gonna do that.
They
For
don't
you to
even know
sit
who the
them, you know what? They probably was trolling the Cowboys. Had the Cowboys beat the Giants, I almost feel like he would have played to win that game. But I think they tried to stick it to the Cowboys even more to make the Cowboys feel like had we beat the Giants, we would have you know what I mean? Maybe we would have had a chance or something crazy like that. But like T was saying, Peterson, yeah, him in the front office, I don't think they are on the same page. I'm shocked that he hadn't got let go.
they
He
should have
hadn't
been
got fired already.
parted ways.
He
Parted
got a
ways.
poll.
I,
Like, no, I'm not taking up for
oh,
him. What I'm
yeah,
saying
yeah.
is, have we seen it unravel this quickly before after motherfucker wins a Super Bowl?
I'm gonna tell you why I feel like him in the front office are not on the same page. I don't think Peterson like Wentz. He won a bowl with Foles. I don't think he like Wentz. I don't think he think Wentz has it. And to be honest, from what we've seen, he doesn't.
So
He, he
that was a front office decision to trade Foles.
I, I believe
That was,
so.
of course, it was front office.
Yeah.
So you think Peterson didn't support that move?
No. I think he at least wanted them to do whatever they could. If they could have kept Foles as a backup or make him the starter. I think that's what he wanted to roll with.
All right, one more then. Dallas, what's y'all take on McCarthy? Should not what's gonna happen?
hmm
I know that as I've been told, Jerry ain't gonna budge on a mistake he may have made.
hmm
Should Mike get the axe though?
Yes. Yes, he should. He should. Wells, that game I saw in real time, I saw that was a drop pass. I'm like, oh, they about to throw the flag. They finna have to kick this long field goal. I don't even know if they gonna make it. This man didn't budge. All that technology on the sideline, all those different coaches. I don't know if they did their job or not. I don't know that. But I'm just saying, come on. This is for you to get to the playoffs, which you, according to your record, you don't deserve. Like, and you messed that up. Like you blew it. You blew it, and you got people like right now. You know, Jason Garrett sent back saying, "Told y'all it wasn't me. I told y'all it wasn't me."
Now, so you agreeing more with Ray? Ray said Mike should go. Patty said we should evaluate him though, because this was an odd year. You got COVID, you got the injuries, no Dak type situation. He said we need to evaluate him when he gets all his players there. Ray argument is, man, he is who the fuck he is. He had that Hall of Fame, arguably GOAT quarterback in his own right. Yeah, has got not only one bowl, one appearance with him. So T, where you stand on that? You do you share the sentiment of JoJo and Ray, or you rolling with Patty to get this motherfucker some time?
I want to see McCarthy gone because he should never got the job in the first place.
Hmm.
But I I'm gonna say he keep the job, but what I think they need to do is they need to bring in a really good defensive coordinator. And I agree with Patty. Um, Draft Patrick Surtain first round. Either move up if you can to get him or whatever, but he's the best corner in the draft, and you need a corner. You put him in there with the Diggs kid. You get your front seven playing all year long instead of the back half of the year, and then maybe they become a formidable team in the NFC. That's where I'm at with it. I know McCarthy's gonna be there because like we said, Jerry's never wrong. So we just gonna have to live with that. But I think Kellen Moore has been good with the offense. He's re-signed. I think they need to get the right D coordinator in there that can turn it up. And they get that defense together somewhat. And I think they'll be one of those teams that can be tough to deal with. Now the Dak thing is going to be the question also. What do you do there? But in my opinion, though, McCarthy's not going nowhere because Jerry, that's Jerry's hire. Jerry made that.
He ain't going, but
so you're gonna have to live with that.
Say he shouldn't have been in the first place, though. What you said?
Nah, he should never been. He should never got that job. Never.
All right. Well, we'll see what the hell they're gonna go. What route they're gonna go with. Probably gonna have to bring in somebody as a defensive coordinator. Otherwise,
you know who they should ask? Just go ask anybody in the Packers organization whether or not McCarthy needs another year.
Joe, there was a whole expose on his motherfucking ass, and they still hired him. So, I don't know what the hell going on, but yeah, what it is.
That got some leverage though.